Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Srinivasan. I'm a second year student at BITSAT Goa campus, and this is the second last video of my series Competitive Exams Decoded, which is to help all engineering competitive exam aspirants out there, be it JEE, BITSAT or any other exam, except JEE Advanced because I haven't cleared it, so I'm not qualified enough to talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about mock tests and time management strategies. So since this video is about time management, let's not waste any more time, and here we go. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much you studied, how many lectures you watched, how many questions you did. What matters is what you do in those 3 hours, okay? It doesn't matter if you guess a question, it doesn't matter if you spend 20 minutes on a question. If you get it right, it's +4. If you get it wrong, it's -1 or +3, -1, whichever. Depends on your exam. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about 3 major mock test strategies that I have tried and tested. I'm going to be talking about how they work, why you should try them and stuff. And then towards the end, I'll talk about, general time management things. Okay. So for starters, the first mock test strategy is time boxing. As the name suggests, you box in time for each specific subject. So you'd say maybe chemistry is easier, so chemistry 40 minutes, maths 80 minutes, physics XYZ, and like the remaining 20 at the end should be for reviewing and checking that there's no silly mistakes and stuff like that. So why this helps is because you say ki within this span I have to finish chemistry. It doesn't matter how many I do or how much I do. Within 40 minutes I have to finish chemistry, within 80 minutes I have to finish maths, and the end you should. So throughout these 3 mock test strategies, the last 20-25 minutes should be for reviewing everything that you've done pehle and ensuring that there's no silly mistakes, ensuring you've clicked the right option, ensuring that a lot of times 3 options are similar or 2 are similar. So you need to see, okay, I've clicked this, the right one, okay? So the last 20-25 minutes, always leave it for that, okay? Coming back to time boxing, the reason it helps is, again, you finish XYZ subject in so much time, and then, your time is allocated in this, okay? The first strategy is about allocating time for each subject. Coming to the second strategy, it's about the iteration method, okay? So you start from question 1, you go all the way till the end, and you look at questions which you can solve right now within 2 minutes or within 1.5 minutes, okay? And you solve them. So you start from 1, suppose you can solve question 8, you solve it. If you can't, you just move on. You can do 21, solve it. You can do 43, solve it right there and move on, okay? That is iteration 1. You finish iteration 1, reach the end, you go back to question 1. Iteration 2 is questions that you can do but are thoda more time consuming. So like within say 3 minutes or 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. So you start from 1, you say, oh, question 3 I can do, but it'll take time. Okay, let's do it now. Iteration 2. Question 18 I can do. And then you go so on till the end. So then that is iteration 2, which is questions you can do but will take 4 to 5 minutes. Come back, you do iteration 3. Iteration 3 is questions you know how to start. Like oh, this is a question about atomic structure, I know how to start it. I don't know what exactly happens later. So you start and then it will take 6 minutes or so, whatever. Again, so coming to the time per question. So what you should do before going to your exam is figure out the total duration of the exam. Usually it's 180 minutes. Figure out the number of questions and then divide these two to get your average time that you can spend per question, okay? Now when you're doing iteration 3 especially, the time that you spend in each question should not exceed 2 times your average, okay? Because you're sort of making up for this average in iteration 1 when you're solving within a minute. So that way, that time you're saving, which you can spend in iteration 3. Now once you do the third iteration, you probably won't have a lot of time, 20-25 minutes. So then again, review everything that you've done per day, ensure it's the right option, ensure there are no silly mistakes and things like that. This is the iteration strategy. Now, third mock test strategy is subject-wise strategy. So I've done this a lot. So I started chemistry, easy. I need confidence, small wins and stuff. So within chemistry, I do iteration 1. I can do within 30 seconds or to a minute. And then within chemistry, I do iteration 2. It will take time, blah, blah, blah. Within chemistry, iteration 3, and then move on to the others, okay? This way, you're finishing a subject thoroughly. So you're also ensuring the time boxing method while also doing iterations. So you're starting with what you know, then you go to what you don't know and like stuff like that, okay? So this helps because it's a mixture of both. You're finishing each subject and you're doing it in a iteration way, like laps or whatever. Again, last 20-25 minutes, review everything, check for silly mistakes, check for correct options and stuff like that. So this was about mock test strategies. Now coming to the time management part. So your mindset going into any exam should be to have an unfair advantage. Okay, this can be in any way. This can be, I know the paper beforehand, unfair advantage. I'm not saying you should, but or like I know tricks in maths, or like I know some mnemonics. Yeah, so best time management strategies are mathematical tricks. There's a playlist by Neha Agarwal, which are all about maths tricks. Some of them are so useful, I use them in my recently concluded end sems also. So go through them, get those tricks, sort of memorize them. Mnemonics help a lot in organic chemistry. Like I still remember SCTIVCRMN FECONICUZN. That is the first row of that block. I forgot that block, but so mnemonics help a lot because you can remember them easily, and like they save a lot of time. Like you don't have to, oh, this is SC, and then what is after that? Oh, TIE, all that. Okay, saves a lot of time. Now, your mindset going towards the exam should be, finding out these 1% better adjustments to save even 30 seconds of time, because in 180 minutes, 30 seconds might not seem a lot, but when you're actually in the exam, like 30 seconds is a lot. Okay, because especially in JEE main, BITSAT and all, where time is the crunch. So that's it for now. These were some mock test and time management strategies. See you next Sunday for the final video of Competitive Exams Decoded. That's it for now. See you soon.